Hello, EF group members. Today I'm working on the slider. So I'm going to just here the recording area and I'm going to show you guys how to work with the slider. Before anything, you have to create a a background. Now I have created a background. Here it is. It's 1240 pixels by 450. This number should match the size of your slider. And I have downloaded these elements. They're all 256 by 256, 69 KB, 10 KB, 10, 108 KB, 83, 58, and this one is 41. All are 72 dpi. For all the images should be 72 dpi. So I'm gonna go into the slider that I created really quick. I'll show you the slider just to make sure we're all in the same page, on the same page. So I'm gonna go here to settings. So when you make the slider with the slider revolution, you wanna be on default slider. Then you wanna name your slider. I'm working with 4 languages, so I'm gonna have to make a slider for each. So that's why this one is called main home English. The other one will be called main home Spanish, and then main home Thai, and so on. Then pick up the standard slider, full width, and this is the size of my site is set at 1240, so it's full screen, so it's width to width, so it's 100%, so it has to go all the way to the end, so it's the size of your site. And then the width, I don't want to make it a full page because it could slow down your site and you don't need it. Okay, so there are the other sizes. I'm gonna go really quick through the general settings. Just leave everything here the way it is. The only thing, if you have here 7,000 milliseconds, change it to 5. That's fine, that's fine. Here, the only thing you need to do is take out the spinner. The spinner looks something like that. Take it off. And that's it. You're set to go. So I'm gonna save it. Okay, so the slider is updated. So I'm gonna go back to slider revolution. I'm gonna go into my slider. I'm on slider 1 because of the green mark, and let's see what it loads. It should load if you double click on it and give it a few moments to refresh. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Okay, I guess I was there. If you want to go to another slide, just double click on it. It will refresh. There it goes. You see, now it's marked black. Okay, let's double click on slide 1. Okay, if you don't have any slides, just add a blank slide and add a background image. Okay, and then do that, repeat that process until you have 3 or 4 slides. I'm gonna add a fourth slide. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna add the background, which is already uploaded, and make sure you give it a name, and also do under alt text also a name. This is for people with disabilities that can't see, but they will be able somehow to know what it is. Okay, so I have 4 slides. I'm gonna save it, and let's go to the first slide, and I'm gonna check this out, delete it. Okay, okay, I'm completely clean. I'm gonna control minus, and I'm gonna go back, something like that. This is the size of the slider, the total size. This is here, let's see, 1 second here. Okay, 1200, 450. Okay, they might be, I'm 1240. Yeah, it's right there. It's just the slider bleeds out the image. But this is the working area inside these 2 lines. So I'm going to add an image. I already uploaded these images. They're all the same size. So I'm gonna add this one. You gotta do it individually. And this one, they're already named and saved. Then I'm gonna add the other one. Gonna add another one. Sometimes I forget. I think everything is drag and drop. And the last one. Okay. So now this is my working area, and I'm going to arrange them the way that I like them. By what do I use the most? Okay, something like that. And this one is gonna be bigger because I want to give it a sense of depth. Okay, this one is definitely gonna be smaller. This one has to be smaller. Make the spaces between them. We can have rulers. Do we get rulers in this thing? Well, everything don't work like Photoshop, but alright, let's see. That there, this one there. Try to put them apart around the same size. Okay. So it's still a little bit big. I want to add some text. So I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller. Oops. So another thing you can do to align them, just put top, then click the arrow. That should, or the tab might work. No, it doesn't. Alright, and that way you can align it like that. Okay, then let's make this one smaller. And I want to stay clear of the edge at least by an inch because I have that pop-up that plugin, so I'm gonna have to go smaller. I'll show you how to do this, how to get them, how to make them the same size. So you put it on top of the other one. Alright, this is gonna have to be smaller. That's good. I don't wanna make them too big because I wanna add some text. Okay, that's right. I guess if you work first with one size, get one size right, then you can do the other. So you put this one on top of this and you try to match the size, something like that. It's not gonna be 100% perfect, but it's gonna be then close. There, move it to the side. I'm pushing the arrow. Once it's on the location, push the arrow. Okay, so that should be the same height. Now, this one and this one. Okay, here we have a little problem with the logo because this one is using also a space, but the E looks smaller. So you might have to play with this one a little bit. I would make it a little bit smaller. Let's test this out and see how they look. You see what I mean? The ring is making it bigger. So we're gonna test this out. Can always make adjustments so it's right. Alright, I'm a little bit to the left. I need to go a little bit to the right. So because I'd rather have more space in the left because of the plugin than the right. I'm not concerned about the right. Okay, we're gonna have to test it out. So for text, I wanna add a text line, and this text line is gonna say um, in English it's kind of long. I wanna use smaller words. Um, okay, browsers, browser friend, friendly. And I'm referring to the software that I use that is browser friendly. And when I mean that, it's template. So I want to do a size here. Let's do 45. 45 pixels, and this one has to be also 45 or a little bit bigger pixels. I usually make them a little bit bigger. There we go. So you want to drag all this out to this outside. Okay, browser friendly. Okay, browser friendly. Something there like in the middle. So then later, because this is an easy word, it's a universal word, everybody has a friend. And browser, I don't know, well, let's check it out. Is browser available in other languages, or because in some languages it's not? Okay, they have browser in Thai, browser in Chinese. Let's check Spanish. I'm worried with Spanish because, okay, they call it navegador, which is a little bit longer, and then browser friendly, friendly, friendly. Okay, navegador amistoso makes perfect sense, and then friendly for Thai and friendly for Chinese. So we're gonna use that because if I use browser compatibility, it's just such a long word, and a lot of people might not know what that means. Alright, so we have browser friendly. Let's save everything really quick. And now I need to drag this, make sure it goes all the way out. And for this text, I like impact, or you can use something else, maybe like times. Times looks more stylish. There is all kinds of fonts. I'm gonna get a list of all the Google fonts in a visual way. I want to know what they look like, because you can really customize your pages and make it more stylish, stylish, stylish. Alright, so I'm gonna go for now with something generic. I'm gonna go with this one, and I'm going to animate this one. It's gonna be fade in. Yeah, it could be a fade in. I like the letters fly from the right. I like this. Alright, I like that, and then that's gonna go along to the right. Boom. So when it does that, it's gonna hit this O here, and this O is gonna drop. And when it drops, it's gonna bounce down here. So first, this one is gonna come up from the bottom. So it's gonna be long from bottom. Okay, doing it. Okay, long from bottom. This is gonna be long from left, long from left. Okay, this one is gonna be long from right. Okay, let's see the animation. I want to see the whole thing. Alright, so the animation is gonna put them all together. It's happening really fast, so you're gonna give it more time here. And we're gonna have to arrange the images in the right order. Okay, so you're gonna play with this and you can come back to my side. Let me show you here the controls. You gotta first select this image. It's gonna tell you which one it is. It's being called image 2. Okay, then select this image. It's gonna tell you that it's image 5. So you can drag it up. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Could have dragged it up before. Okay, what was this? Image 5. Let me go up to 100%. Maybe it's messing up. Alright, so okay, there it is, image 5. So image 1 says here image 2. Maybe you can edit. Okay, image 1. Then this one is gonna be image 2. You gotta be very organized. This is gonna be image 3, which it is already. This is gonna be image 4, which it is. This is gonna be image 5, and then you have the text, and it says caption text, and it says browser friendly. It's just it says caption text. Maybe you can take the 7 out. I don't know why they put that 7 there. Or you can just modify it and just put text. You can do text 1, because I'm gonna add another text. So save it. Make sure you save it really quick. Alright, and let's go back to the animation. This one is gonna come in from the top, long from top, long from top. Boom. Okay, this one is gonna come up. You can come up from the left, but you wanna mix them up. This is coming down from the bottom, so this one is gonna come out from the right. Let's make it come out from the right, long from right. Okay, now we're gonna delay the time like this. That this is the intro. Okay, the text can come up the first thing, and then push this back. That means that the text is gonna come out first and it's gonna leave last. Now you're gonna have to play with the way these things move, and to do that in reverse. So slide number 1 is gonna go up, it's gonna leave long to top, long to long to top. So it's gonna come out from the bottom and then go up. Then this one is gonna come out from the right and it's going to gonna Okay, it's gonna go long to the right, long to right. Okay, there it goes. This one is gonna go long to left, but the timing is gonna make it interesting. You'll see once we get it fixed. This is gonna be long to the left, and then this one here, the Explorer, is gonna go long to the right, long to right, boom, and it's gonna hit this other one, and this one is gonna go long to bottom, but it's gonna have a bounce, and that's the part that I have to look for. Bounce. Oh, let me zoom out here. Okay, it does a bounce at the top, but the bounce that I meant is at the bottom. It's gonna hit it and it's gonna kind of bounce down, but when it gets to the bottom, no, it's not that one. It's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so now you gotta play with the timing. You gotta play with time. You gotta push all these inside. I think that's how it was the last time. And then click on them and make them longer. And then you're gonna have to play with them and see how the animation goes. And then from that you can tweak it. My video is almost up. Let's see if we can see them in action. Boom. Okay, goes up. Okay, we have to fix the timing off, but you get the idea. I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna go to the site. The maid is here clean. Okay, and there we go. We have some animation. Looks like we could have gone bigger with the images. But I'm looking at this from a 32-inch monitor. I want to switch to a 15-inch because that's what most people use. But it's not looking too terrible. We will see.